Good afternoon. This is All India Radio, and I'm Minuti Chatterjee with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is committed to peace, but not at the cost of compromising its self-respect and sovereignty. In his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Mr. Modi lauds Indian soldiers who play stellar role in maintenance of world peace. Prime Minister inaugurates chocolate plant of Amul Dairy in Anand district of Gujarat to unveil several other projects in the state. India slams Pakistan for its remarks at UN General Assembly on Peshawar school attack. In Jammu and Kashmir, terrorists attack a police station in Shopian district, one policeman killed. Death toll in quake and tsunami hit Indonesia crosses 800. And in archery, Abhishek Verma bags a silver and a bronze on day one of World Cup finals in Turkey. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said India firmly believes in peace and it is committed to take it forward, but not at the cost of compromising its self-respect and sovereignty. Sharing his thoughts in the 48th edition of the Mann Ki Baat on All India Radio this morning, Mr. Modi said, in the two world wars fought in the 20th century, over 1 lakh of Indian soldiers made the supreme sacrifice, and that too in a war where India was not involved in any way.
हमारी नजर किसी और की धरती पर कभी भी नहीं थी। यह तो शांति के प्रति हमारी प्रतिबद्धता थी। कुछ दिन पहले ही हमने इजरायल में हैफा की लड़ाई के 100 वर्ष पूरे होने पर मैसूर, हैदराबाद और जोधपुर लैंसर्स के हमारे वीर सैनिकों को याद किया, जिन्होंने आक्रांताओं से हैफा को मुक्ति दिलाई थी। यह भी शांति की दिशा में हमारे सैनिकों द्वारा किया गया एक पराक्रम था। आज भी यूनाइटेड नेशंस के अलग अलग पीस कीपिंग फोर्सेस में भारत सबसे अधिक सैनिक भेजने वाले देशों में से एक है।
The Prime Minister said every Indian, irrespective of region, caste, religion, sect or language, is ever eager to express joy and show solidarity with the soldiers. He said 125 crore Indians celebrated the Parakram Parv, the festival of valor.
हमने 2016 में हुई उस सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक को याद किया, जब हमारे सैनिकों ने हमारे राष्ट्र पर आतंकवाद की आड़ में प्रॉक्सी वॉर की धृष्टता करने वालों को मुंह तोड़ जवाब दिया था। देश में अलग अलग स्थानों पर हमारे सशस्त्र बलों ने एग्जीबिशंस लगाए। पराक्रम पर्व जैसा दिवस युवाओं को हमारी सशस्त्र सेना के गौरवपूर्ण विरासत की याद दिलाता है और देश की एकता एवं अखंडता सुनिश्चित करने के लिए हमें प्रेरित भी करता है।
Speaking about the Air Force Day, which will be celebrated on the 8th of next month, the Prime Minister said, the Indian Air Force is one of the mightiest and bravest Air Force of the 21st century. Mr. Modi said the country is indebted to the Air Force for its commendable efforts, be it the relief and rescue work or disaster management. Expressing happiness, the Prime Minister said, the Air Force has set an example in ensuring gender equality and has opened its doors for the daughters of India. Mr. Modi also said Swachh Bharat mission has become a success story not only in India but in the whole world, and everyone is talking about this movement. He said this time India is hosting the biggest sanitation convention of the world so far, the Mahatma Gandhi International Sanitation Convention. The Prime Minister said at the convention, sanitation ministers from countries across the world and experts on the subject of sanitation will converge and share their experiments and experiences. Mr. Modi said the convention will conclude on Tuesday with the commencement of the Father of the Nation's 150th birth anniversary celebrations. He said Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy has inspired the whole world.
पूज्य बापू लोक संग्राहक थे। लोगों से जुड़ जाना और उन्हें जोड़ लेना बापू की विशेषता थी। यह उनके स्वभाव में था। उन्होंने प्रत्येक व्यक्ति को यह अनुभव कराया कि वह देश के लिए सबसे महत्वपूर्ण और नितांत आवश्यक है। स्वतंत्रता संग्राम में उनका सबसे बड़ा योगदान ये रहा कि उन्होंने इसे एक व्यापक जन आंदोलन बना दिया। स्वतंत्रता संग्राम के आंदोलन में महात्मा गांधी के आह्वान पर समाज के हर क्षेत्र, हर वर्ग के लोगों ने स्वयं को समर्पित कर दिया।
The Prime Minister called upon people to think of purchasing khadi and handloom products on special occasions, which will benefit many weavers. Remembering Lal Bahadur Shastri, Mr. Modi said, the very name of Shastri Ji evokes a feeling of eternal faith in our hearts, and his mild persona always fills every Indian with a sense of pride. He urged everyone to organize and participate in the Run for Unity on the birth anniversary of Sardar Patel on the 31st of October to strengthen the efforts and bind every section of the society as a unified unit. Mr. Modi also lauded Abhilash Tammi for his bravery in the mid-ocean, where he fought to be afloat without food or drink. He said Tammi is a rare example of courage, determination and strength. Prime Minister today inaugurated the state-of-the-art chocolate plant of Amul Dairy at Mogar village in Anand district of Gujarat. The plant has been set up with an investment of about 190 crore rupees. Mr. Modi also inaugurated a take-home ration plant of 600 tons per day and a ready-to-use therapeutic food plant with monthly capacity of 600 tons. He also launched the Incubation Center, Center of Excellence in Food Processing for promoting entrepreneurs and startups. The Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of the first dairy plant of Amul at Kolkata in West Bengal through video conferencing. He also launched Mujkuva Solar Energy Cooperative Group of 11 farmers. With this, the group of farmers in Mujkuva will be able to sell surplus electricity to power company after the utilization of solar power in their farms. Addressing the farmers' rally after the launch, Mr. Modi said the government is focusing on Jan Dhan, Van Dhan and Gobar Dhan to help the farmers.
वेस्ट में से वेल्थ, पशु का जो वेस्ट है उसमें से भी वेल्थ और गोबर में से गैस बनाना, बिजली बनाना, फर्टिलाइजर बनाना। मैं आशा करता हूं कि आने वाले दिनों में इस गोबर धन योजना को हम सच्चे अर्थ में स्वच्छ भारत अभियान भी होगा, वेस्ट में से वेल्थ होगा, क्लीन एनर्जी मिलेगी और देश को विदेशों से जो चीजें लानी पड़ रही है उस पर डिपेंडेंट नहीं होना पड़ेगा, हम उस पर देश सेवा का एक अच्छा रास्ता खुलेगा.
Mr. Modi said the development projects launched today augur well for the cooperative sector. Saying that Amul has become an inspiration the world over, the Prime Minister said Amul is not only about milk processing, it is an excellent model of empowerment. In Gujarat, 140 delegates from 60 countries are visiting Pansari village in Sabarkantha district today to review the implementation of the various government projects, including the Mahatma Gandhi Swachhata Mission. The delegates are in India to participate in the Mahatma Gandhi International Sanitation Convention being held in New Delhi. Pansari village has unique facilities like internal free of cost bus service, own website, clean and mineral containing drinking water, supplied through own RTO plant, zero tax dues, CCTV network and digital library. The delegation, which includes the Deputy Prime Minister of Uzbekistan, is scheduled to visit Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad and Gandhi Kutir in Gandhinagar during its day-long visit. Uzbekistan President Shavkat Mirziyoyev reached Agra today on the first leg of his two-day visit to India. He is accompanied by a high-level delegation. The visiting dignitary, who is on his maiden visit to India, visited the Taj Mahal during his stay in Agra. He will leave for New Delhi later in the day. Tomorrow, Mr. Mirziyoyev will hold delegation-level talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Hyderabad House. He will also meet President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu and External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. India has strongly hit back at Pakistan at the United Nations for its preposterous allegation that the 2014 Peshawar school attack was supported by India. Exercising India's right of reply, Indian diplomat from the country's permanent mission to the UN, Inam Gambhir, termed the Pakistan Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi's allegation made during his General Assembly address as baseless.
It is a desperate attempt to look away from the monster of terror that Pakistan has itself created in its quest to destabilize its neighbors and covet their territory. Can Pakistan deny the fact that it is the host and patron of 132 of the UN-designated terrorists and 22 terrorist entities sanctioned under the 1267 and 1988 UN Security Council sanctions regime as of today.
Earlier addressing the session last evening, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj said existential threats of climate change and terrorism are the biggest challenge before the world. She called upon the world body to pass the Comprehensive Convention on International Terrorism to end Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. External Affairs Minister said India had proposed a draft document on the subject at the UN in 1996, but till today the draft has remained a draft because a common language has not been agreed upon. In Jammu and Kashmir, a policeman was today killed in a terror attack on a police station in Shopian district. A police spokesman said terrorists fired indiscriminately on the station and the attack was repulsed by the Jawans. In the incident, a policeman was wounded and was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment where he succumbed to his injuries. Police have registered a case and an investigation has been initiated into the matter. The death toll in quake and tsunami hit Indonesia has mounted to 832. The National Disaster Mitigation Agency said many people were reported trapped in the rubble of buildings brought down by the 7.5 magnitude earthquake which struck on Friday and triggered tsunami waves as high as 20 feet. Almost all the deaths had been recorded in Palu, the city of 350,000 on Sulawesi Island, which was hit by the tsunami. The agency said it assessed the affected area to be bigger than initially thought. In an interview with local media, Indonesian Vice President Yusuf Kala said the number of those killed could reach well into thousands as hundreds have been badly injured. He said the military is being called in to the region to help search and rescue teams get to the victims and find bodies. President Joko Widodo reached Palu today, urging a non-stop recovery effort following the disaster. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has condoled the loss of lives in the tsunami-hit areas of Indonesia. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said India stands with its maritime neighbour in this difficult hour. The Prime Minister offered his deepest condolences. And back home, the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana is yielding positive results in Goa. The scheme was launched by the centre in 2015 to fund the unfunded by providing loans up to 10 lakh rupees to small and micro enterprises, thus bringing them into the formal financial system. The scheme is benefiting small and aspiring entrepreneurs across Goa and contributing in income generation as well as employment creation. Here is a ground report from our Panaji correspondent.
In Goa, small business owners from both urban and rural areas are availing Mudra loans. North Goa's Panji-based Nita Ramesh Patil, who runs a general store in the Alsino locality, speaks about how a Mudra loan helped improve her business.
50,000 की रकम मुझे मिली। मुद्रा लोन रहने से पहले मेरे दुकान से सामान बहुत कम था, पैसे भी नहीं बचते थे। पहले बेनिफिट कुछ भी नहीं होता था। लोन लेने के बाद मैंने नया सामान लाया, अभी मुझे अच्छा बेनिफिट होता है।
With a financial push received through Mudra loan, small entrepreneurs like Nita Ramesh Patil have been able to expand their business. Therefore, the scheme is contributing towards comprehensive economic and social development. Saikat Sarkar from Goa for AIR.
India's star compound archer Abhishek Verma bagged 2 medals on day 1 of the World Cup finals at Samsun in Turkey. He first teamed up with Jyoti Surekha Vennam to clinch a silver medal in the mixed team event before clinching a bronze in the individual category. In the team event, Abhishek and Jyoti finished second after they lost to the Turkish duo of Ima Gakli and Yestim Bostan 159-152. And now, before we close, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India is committed to peace but not at the cost of compromising its self-respect and sovereignty. In his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio, Mr. Modi lauds Indian soldiers who play stellar role in maintenance of world peace. Prime Minister inaugurates chocolate plant of Amul Dairy in Anand district of Gujarat to unveil several other projects in the state. India slams Pakistan for its remarks at UN General Assembly on Peshawar school attack. In Jammu and Kashmir, terrorists attack a police station in Shopian district. 1 policeman killed. Death toll in quake and tsunami hit Indonesia crosses 800. And in archery, Abhishek Verma bags a silver and a bronze on day 1 of World Cup finals in Turkey. And with that, we end the Midday News.